Hi there, Aileen here. Today we're going to review a sample question on the point of total assumption that possibly could be on the PMP exam. Here we have the question in front of us. A fixed price incentive fee FPIF contract has the following parameters. Target cost equals 500. So 500 is what the buyer and the seller agree is a reasonable cost. Target profit equals 50. Again, the buyer and seller have agreed if the actual cost equals 500, a reasonable profit is 50. If we add cost and profit together, we get the target price of $550. The ceiling price equals $600. No matter what, the buyer will not pay higher than the ceiling price for the completed work. The share ratio is 80-20. The buyer's share is first. The seller's share is second. We'll come back to that later. The project was completed for an actual cost of $580. What is the point of total assumption? I'm going to the next page. You can see I have the question repeated at the top. To solve for the point of total assumption, we write down the equation. PTA equals target cost plus, and then you see the double parentheses and then single, ceiling price minus target price, end of single parentheses, divided by the buyer's share. Here I filled in the numbers. The PTA equals the target cost of 500, that's from above, plus the ceiling price 600, minus the target price 550, divided by 0.8. When I continue to solve, PTA equals 500 plus 50 divided by 0.8. PTA equals 562. And you can see that gives us answer C. The PTA equals 562. Really, that's all you need. If it's a mathematical question on the exam, I'm going to take it just a little bit further. Notice in this question, they tell us the actual cost, and that was irrelevant to solve the problem. Here, we have a diagram. Across the X, we have the cost. Let's assume the target cost is 500. On the Y, we have the profit. Let's assume the target profit equals 50. If the actual cost ends up equaling 500, then the seller will receive the target profit of 50. If the seller underruns the target cost, you can see the line goes up, their profit gets higher. If the seller overruns the target cost, you can see the line goes down, their profit gets smaller. Eventually, it's going to hit what I'm used to calling the knee, which is the point of total assumption. You just calculated that, and the slope of the line changes. If it continues to go down, they'll hit the ceiling price, which means the actual cost equals the ceiling price. If their actual cost continues to increase, this line continues to go down, which means now they're actually taking a loss. So I hope this question helped you at least a little bit understand the point of total assumption.